Hello everybody, today I've got a little bit of a different product for you today. It's an LED folding dartboard light, basically. So I've got a full setup downstairs, dartboard, surround, but I haven't got a light. Right, so what I've got here is a Stasun LED folding portable dartboard light, and I've got them in two different sizes. Run off of USB, it's 7 watts of wattage, and it's 6500K. Of a colour temperature, which is pretty much just kind of white. Right, okay, right. First thing that we have, instructions. Right, so, looks as if I've got a good size cord. I was worried about the size of the cord. Right, okay. Right, the good news is, it's made of metal, which is really good. Because, quality-wise, it's going to last longer. Right. Okay, this looks pretty simple. And it looks as if it just attaches with a little screw there. So there's no magnets around like that, which is good though. Right, okay, so we've got tightening up and down this way. And tightening left and right here. So I reckon, get this cord out of the way. I reckon we just tighten that up there. And then there's a little, what's this? Little screws. That's a bit fiddly at first. Right, let's just tighten this up anyway. See if we can get it into a state of where it looks okay. Right, so we've got the little logo at the front. So it looks as if it'll just sit on the dartboard there and push out the light. And it's literally, let's see what we've got here. Oh, it's a touch pad, so it's not an actual switch. And it's USB-A. Right, let's get the second one out then. Yeah, instructions are exactly the same. See how this compares in terms of size. That's quite solid. That's solid actually, and it is quite a bit bigger.
That's what she said.
So there's the two different sizes. Can't really get it in the shot. Right, I think we have to put this onto the dartboard now. Here we are. This is the large light that I've got installed on it, and it's on full brightness. In the UK, when I'm recording this right now, we're in the kind of the minced. We're just coming up to summertime, that's what I'm trying to say. So there's an awful lot of daylight hours at the moment, so I had to kind of wait really until it was kind of late at night before I could record this. But there's no other lights on in the house, so you can see how well it lights up the dartboard. Bear in mind this is a travel light, so it's whether or not this is your main setup light is debatable, but as you can see it does light up your dartboard quite considerably well. Right, okay, so it is adjustable, and this is how you adjust it. You use this little, you know, the little on off button, but you have to keep your finger on it and it will automatically dim, which hopefully you'll see in this little segment here. Yeah, as you can see, it's going up and down, so it's not an increment thing. You literally just have to keep your finger on it and until you get the desired brightness. I've got to be honest, other than full brightness, I don't know why you'd want to dim it, to be honest with you. So I think full brightness is the way to go with this, but I just thought I'd show you what the different brightness levels are. As I said, there's full darkness to little full brightness here, and so there you go. And obviously the camera is adjusting, you know, for the various darkness in the room and lightness in the room, so you've got to take that into consideration. But that's how you turn it on. You've got to keep your finger on it, and as you'll see, yep, it lights up. So fairly impressive when it comes to how well it lights it up. And yeah, I was kind of, it was decent. Okay, so this is, I don't know if you noticed, but there was a little segment shift there. This is a smaller one. So in terms of lightness, there isn't much of a difference between the large one and the smaller one. So bear in mind this is a travel light. So take that in consideration. Obviously you'll be using this while traveling if you're transporting it. So that's probably why there's a difference between the large one and the smaller one. and you enders are going mad here. But that's basically what you have to consider with this. It's a travel light. So yeah, it works exactly the same way as the other one. You just keep your finger on it. I'd much prefer a rocker switch, got to be honest, and an on-off switch than the kind of touch-sensitive things, because you really don't know if it's going to work or when it's going to work, but it does eventually work, as you can see there. So yeah, all in all, it's not a bad little system here, because yeah, guess what? It lights up your dartboard. But I hear you asking, what if you had them both on? Well, I'm glad you asked, because here we are. That's them now set up with both the lights, which is reminiscent of one of the kind of all-round lights that you can purchase. Not quite as good as that, got to be honest, because with those you get no shadows at all, and you can see there's still a few shadows there, but you can also see that it's letting it up that well. You can see the imperfections of my old dartboard, which, as you can see, the age of it there is the BDO dartboard. So yeah, I picked it up at a flea market, you know, a charity shop, whatever you want to call it, very, very cheaply, so I thought I'd just use it. But yeah, so it just shows up the imperfections of the dartboard. So that shows you how light and bright it is. Anyway, if you want to purchase it, links will be in the description.